All right, we have an update. So, hold on, let me check something on the camera. There you go. So, bad news. We challenged the whole thing with Google that what's wrong with the website and all that good stuff. And they came back and said, yeah, the website violates terms. So this has happened. I learned to another local dumpster company. They reached out to me and told me it happened to them. It happened to a guy that does the exact same thing I do, same kind of business. He's in Georgia. Happened to him. So it looks like I got to start from the beginning again. The website's still there. My website's still active. Google has nothing to do with my website. It just won't come up when you Google dumpster rentals. So I have a team of people who run my website. They are going to go through it with a fine-tooth comb, so to speak, and I am too. I'm going to do that this weekend. See if there's anything that we see that kind of could be off. I have one or two ideas that it might be. When I first started the business, one of the things that I was going to offer was vehicle transportation. Since I have a truck, like if somebody had a dead car that they needed moved, that's been sitting in their yard. I don't know why I came up with that idea. It was just an idea that I came up with, which is actually, now I think about it, probably pretty stupid, so, especially since I'm in a dumpster rental business. But that was one of the services I offered. That might be what activated it, because it has nothing to do with dumpster rental. Somebody left me a Google review, a lady, and when she left me a Google review, I responded to her and I told her, because her husband told me where to get the best pizza in town, in Tuscaloosa. So when she left me the Google review, I responded. I said, thank you very much. And I said, and by the way, your husband told me the best place to get pizza in Tuscaloosa. I appreciate it. Maybe that activated it, because pizza and dumpster rental have nothing. Or maybe someone just hacked my system and did something, which is what happened to the dumpster guy in Georgia. For sure, he got hacked. They changed some things in his website. I went in my website. I can't really see anything, so I don't know. But anyways, it looks like I'm going to have to start over with putting it back onto Google, my website, which that'll take about 2 weeks to do. I'll reach out to all my previous clients that left me Google reviews once that's back on Google, and ask them if they would mind leaving me Google reviews again to start bringing me back up the list of dumpster rental companies again, working on SEO stuff. I do have a client that I mentioned in my last video, the gentleman who does custom iron work and stuff. He has some kind of connection that knows somebody in Google, so he's going to try to help me out. So I appreciate you reaching out to me for that. But if not, this is going to take about a month or so to get everything back on track again, and get myself back on Google. It's frustrating. It's a pain. Google has nobody working, all due to COVID. So you can't talk to anybody, which isn't fair if they're the ones that are kind of running your business. It just all stinks. But positive news, we are going today to the car dealership to buy a brand new car. We put a deposit on it the other day, and a couple of weeks ago, because it was in transit and we wanted to lock it in because you can't get cars these days and we need a second car. So we're on our way to go pick that up. Kind of bad timing right now that the business is kind of sort of shut down, but we're gonna go pick that up. But first, before we do that, lunchtime. I'll check in once we go pick up the car. All right. We are at the dealer purchasing a new car today that we put a deposit on. How long ago?
2 weeks.
2 weeks ago. And it was in transit and we had to lock it in because, the world we live in today. We are at Townsend Honda, which they have been very nice to us. Very nice to us. And more on that later on in the video. But it's pouring rain. We're just waiting for it to slow down so we can go outside.
Right now.
This is a second vehicle that obviously you all know the truck from the channel. This vehicle is gonna actually be this young lady's vehicle right here who doesn't want to be on camera. Say hi to YouTube. That will be her car in about 2.5 years. But until then, Mama's gonna drive it. Mama Bear, she's gonna drive it. But that car, the goal will be Morgan's vehicle once she's able to start driving in about 2.5 years. So once this beautiful weather lets down, we're gonna go inside and take a look at our new vehicle. All right, the rain let up for a minute. Let's sneak out of here. Lock it, Morgan. Hey, how are you? Good. There she is. 2022 Honda Civic. I really wanted to get the gray color, but they had one, but somebody, as a matter of fact, no, that's an Accord. They had a gray one that came in with this car, but somebody reserved that one. I'm hoping they changed their mind, or they want the blue instead. So I kind of wanted the gray, but I love that new car smell. It smells so good. But anyways, we're gonna go do paperwork. The good thing is, to save time, there is no negotiating pricing, so I don't have to deal with that crap. Although, I'm still not happy to pay sticker. But those are the times we live in. So we're gonna go do paperwork and we'll check in a little bit later. All right, we just got to the dealer. Townsend Honda. This is the car, 2022 Civic, which Donna will be driving. This will be our second vehicle, so we don't always have to use the truck. However, in 2.5 years, this is going to be going to Donna's daughter, who starts driving, and this will be her vehicle. But let me go do paperwork, and the salesman's coming now, and we'll talk in a minute. So we got it home. One weird thing about Alabama, because I'm from Miami, so not used to that. When you buy a new car, they don't give you a temporary tag. Like in Miami or Florida, you'd get pulled over for that left and right if you didn't have a tag. But here it's different. So Townsend, that's where we got it. This sticker will definitely be coming off, but they did treat us very well. I'm happy with them. If I ever buy another Honda again, which I do like Honda, they will be who I go to, if we're still here in Alabama. But anyways, so we got the car with 3 miles on the dash. I've bought many new cars. This is the first new car I've ever had that only had 3 miles on it. This is the key, which is a nice looking key. Remote start. You can open the windows from the remote if you want to open them. The gas cap, there is no gas cap, which my truck doesn't have gas cap either. Neither did our Dodge Charger. I guess that's kind of a thing now. They're getting rid of gas caps. But one thing I was impressed with this car, Civics have really gotten bigger. There is a lot of leg room back there. Like, I fit comfortably back there, and I'm not small. I mean, I'm not big either, but I'm 5'11". I weigh like 230 pounds, and there was plenty of room. So that's the inside. I'll be doing on one of my YouTube channels, so I have 2 of them. I'll be doing a vehicle review on this, just not on this one. But anyways, this is it. We got it. So that was the fastest process I've ever had of buying a car. Usually it takes hours because you're negotiating, doing all this stuff. I was in and out of there, or we were in and out of there, I would say maybe an hour and a half, maybe. That was very pleasant, in and out. So anyways, that's the vehicle. Pretty cool, pretty excited. Now I don't have to always drive that truck and spend a ton of gas. We'll have this as another one. So until next video, y'all be good.